Hey, I'm doing another reading with the same cards within the same day. I normally don't do that, but I was just flipping through the cards and I was looking at the bottom of the deck and I got the ancient ones. And I explain that. But the reason why I decided to do this reading, because when I got the ancient one, I was just shuffling, playing around, and the ancient one came up. The child had came up, and the crow came up, and then there's a card over here that came up, the circle. So when I had shuffled the cards, the ancient one at the bottom of the deck had came through again, then the circle and the child. So the circle card is a representation of a unity. There's like a bunch of hands, all different types of colors. So that's basically saying that, there's a unity. We are all one. We are all connected. That's basically universal law. That we are all connected. We are all one. The yogi, the union. Then you have the journey. Now, the journey card is a representation of you basically going within, but not just going within. This is on a whole new, deeper level, like really going in a deep depth of yourself, like really going deep into the unknown world. When you do that, that's like when you have a dream, and when you go to sleep, inside that dream, you go to sleep again, and inside of that dream, you're going to sleep again, and you're waking up in another dream within a dream within a dream, which is real. You're basically diving deep, deep, deep into yourself. And the whole point of that, diving deep into yourself with the spiral, is to be able to bring up a renewal of yourself, but not just a renewal, but to give birth to a new reality and to break the illusion of time, because time is not real. This is the time master. So this is basically saying that you need to go in deep. You need to dissolve this wall and break this illusion of time. In order for you to bring in and give birth to this new reality, this renewal. And you got to be able to go outside of yourself, which is with this card, the child card, which is to be able to separate yourself from your old self and to have a childlike mind. And when you have a childlike mind, you're kind of like looking at the world through brand new lenses. Like everything is new, everything is fresh, everything is a clean slate. That's like the Fool card. Having like this new type of emotion that you never felt before. And when you have that, that's when you can break the cycles of time and be able to connect and be one. Have that union with yourself, that unity, that brand new beginning, that brand new reality, because that's what's happening with the collective, is we're moving into like a brand new dimension, which we probably already broke through with all the different types of solar and lunar eclipse that we have, because those basically open portals. And when you tend to open the portals and vertex, you tend to like harness this new energy that's being given to us by the universe. And that's another reason why the planet has been like heating itself up, because that's basically the universe sending down this energy to penetrate into the earth, into every single element, human being on this planet, and lift up all of that old energy that's causing so much trauma and turmoil, and bringing in this new, fresh, clean energy into this planet. And that's kind of like, at the same time, like, not only is that going on in the cosmos, the universe, or with the planet, but that is something that each individual person has to be able to do on its own. And when you do that, you have the corn, which is you're planting a new seed. When you plant a new seed, it tends to grow. You're watching this new seed that you planted grow and flourish into like something amazing. So on top of that, I have the Andine cross. Now this is cosmology of the shaman. It's a depiction of the 4 cardinal directions of the upper and lower worlds, and the steps to reach these realms. The hole in the center is a gateway to the interdimensional travel. Which is the great journey. To rise and gaze from the mundane day-to-day. I kind of understand what this is. This is kind of like in the Aztec tradition. This is what the representation of that the Mayan coin I was talking about, which is like the 20 peso Mayan coin. It's a timeline of the interdimensional world, and every time the timeline enters a certain date, a different portal opens to a different world, a spiritual world. And that's basically what we had going on with the eclipse. And then I'm kind of like crossing in between. This is also a representation of the Mayan pyramids in the Yucatan. Those great pyramids that they have built, that's basically what those pyramids are. Those are basically the cardinal worlds of the upper and lower realms. And in the center of this cross is basically the vortex, a portal that you consciously, spiritually enter in interdimensionally. That's like being able to travel, because in your many lifetimes, they're not linear, they're parallel. All the lifetimes that you lived, even the ones that exist that you may not have been to, that you don't know about yet, they're all parallel. So if you can like be able to like master it, you should be able to like visit each lifetime, not each one, but whichever one you can visit, you should be able to visit them, travel there, get information, you know, come back with a higher sense of awareness, which is knowledge and wisdom. Because when you come to like master that, you're kind of like breaking yourself free of linear time, you know, whatever. And you're kind of like, you have like this ability to be able to like interdimensionally travel consciously from other worlds. And when you do that, that's when this card kicks in. Because you're basically communicating with the ancestors. And I talked about this with dreams. You're basically connecting with your ancestors when you're traveling interdimensionally. Because when you're connecting with your ancestors, you're getting information. They're guiding you because they already have lived this life. They have already been here. So they know what this is. And because they know what this is, they have that experience. They are gods now out there in the cosmos. So they can communicate with you anytime. It's just whether or not you are willing to like let yourself go, let yourself free, and say, what the hell, you know, I'm gonna give this a chance and not be scared, and be able to communicate right back with them. Once you start to do that, once you start to communicate with your ancestors and travel through these many different types of dimensions, that's when you can bring in these new realities and be able to manifest whatever it is you want to manifest. And also, you know, when you do that, you got to come to understand that time does not exist. It's just the illusion of the mind. And you can continue these journeys and have fun with it like a child. Because this is like child's play at this point. This is the great game that we're living. It's a child's play game. And you got to have fun with it and not be scared. And come to understand that your ancestors are watching. They're always watching. They're always here. Yep. And come to understand you are connected. You have unity with your ancestors. You have unity with the cosmos. You have unity with your childlike self. And once you come to understand that, then you can start planting those seeds. Whether it's 1 seed, 10 seeds, how many seeds you want to plant. You can plant them all at one time. You can plant one of them at a time. But start planting those seeds so you can watch your life, you know, grow and flourish and blossom and bloom, and start to connect with spirit so you can be a part of spirit, you know, and connect with the ancient ones and enjoy this great journey and have fun. But you gotta, and Michael Jackson used to always say that, in order to understand this, you gotta have a childlike mind. A childlike mind is limitless. Yep.